Okay, guys, there is no way that's the only thing. Is it really how why isn't everyone making diamonds? Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone. Last time was so crazy, you guys. You know, I thought the way they left us the episode before was crazy, but what they did at the end of the last one, yeah, no. I am so ready to get into some more info about what the heck is going on with the Medusas in the first place, so I'm here for it. And before I get started, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. Sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, thank you for being here. As you know, I am obligated to beg for those likes and subs. And no, I don't mean a submarine. I mean the subscriptions, you guys. Help me help the algorithm. And if you love unedited, unfiltered, full-length reaction content, library going back years now, just maybe check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. Thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. So we basically came into a glowing mountain of the petrification devices, which, like, when they were saying that, when Chrome was saying that, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I was picturing maybe like 10. You know, I was picturing like, oh, throw one up, throw one up, throw one. Did not picture mountain of Medusas. Medusa Mountain is what we could call it now. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So I cannot wait to watch them deduce what could have actually happened from all of this, because I am just like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for some answers. Yeah, the episode was awesome. They had some little hints to, like, it's funny because, like, it's the first time we stopped and been like, you know, we do have an awful lot of shady people in our crew. Like, you know, I mean, there was a time when, like, we would have run the other way when we saw Tsukasa, or, like, you know, Hyoko was bad news, you know, and they're just chill now, guys. What can I tell you? They're just chill. I knew Hyoko was chill. I knew the whole thing was just like, I was like, nah, all good. But yeah, it was fun to have the little, like, especially through Chelsea's perspective, because she's, like, so new to the crew, just hearing, like, I'm sorry, who killed what now? How did we kill people and they're standing right there? First of all. Second of all, what? So that was fun. That was kind of interesting to get to see it through her eyes. Yeah, and we're making it work out here in the Amazon, you guys. We did it. We made it to the spot we needed to be at. And, you know, I'm very proud of our crew about what they did to evade Stanley. But it does sound like Stanley definitely was playing the long game, like, had a lot of this, like, intentionally let on that the plane was being fixed and everything. Like, Stanley definitely is big braining this as well, so, like, don't underestimate him, which I don't think our crew would, but, like, I don't think I had fully realized just, like, oh man, we might really be in trouble, because, like, he is not going to give up, like, at all. So yeah, guys, that's about all I got. I'm very excited to get into the next one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the next episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. It is actually a really beautiful sight if you don't think about what it means. That's crazy. I mean, there must be millions in there. They're like this big, you guys. Like, honest to God, the Medusa's the size of, like, maybe a very small cinnamon roll. It is not large. How many are in there? It's gotta be millions. And it would have to be millions. I don't think thousands is even enough. That mountain was bigger than them. And they're like, the Medusa's like this big. That's crazy. So, like, whoever did this, it wasn't just, okay, so here's the thing. When the show first started, and before we started to get more into, like, okay, before the scene with the Y-Man even happened, right? I remember kind of being like, what if somebody was just kind of dicking around? You know what I mean? Like, what if you know what I mean? Like, what if this is like, oops, I set off my petrification device. I meant to say like this much. I actually said the entire world. It'd be a big oopsie. Very big oopsie. It still wouldn't make sense to why man is still out there or anything. But like, you know, I mean, I think it happened. It'd almost be like tragic to think like, oh my God, somebody stumbled upon this technology, or just like not stumbled upon, but maybe obviously invented it, and just had a big oopsie. You know, or thought they were doing one thing and it did something different. You know, I don't know. I mean, it really couldn't be that because they were testing it on the birds. But, like, what if they just had a real big oopsie? This is not an oopsie. This is not an oopsie. Look at that. Look, oh my God, there's going to be millions upon millions of them. Huh. They're all dead. They're all out of charge. Huh. Oh. Oh. Taiju? Oh. Taiju's going in. They're all out of juice. I mean, it has been like, what, 3,000 something years. That would have used up all the juice. Wow. That's crazy. Why though? Like, why? Yeah. Like, they meant business. No. Who? Oh my God, I'm so curious. Who would do this and why? We keep saying Malice, but like... Oh, yeah, you did it, swipesies. Game knows game, Zeno. Yeah. I mean, he does put his hands in his pockets a lot. Yeah. Right. I mean, not a bad point. Well, we can fix them. We have Joel looking into that right now. Yeah, big time. Whoa! Oh, that's true. That's true. Right. Yeah. We can really, really study them. We can really, really study them. A nice chill taking something apart. Yay. Yeah. They're working on something, as a matter of fact. They're like, they're on to us. It's probably gonna be, yeah, the only thing out there, I would imagine. The Eye of Science. Can we do something to trick the Eye of Science? That was my... Oh, meanwhile, yep, we're working. Can we take a whole bunch of them? Yeah. Yep. I mean, even if you took, like, just a barrel full, that's still an insane amount. Oh! Oh! It's pointy! Let the boys have their pointy things. Oh, because we love watermelons. There was a reason for it. That's what we're doing. Stealth ship. Nice. A shelf chip? Wow. Wow. I mean, we've been doing war stuff for a while. I mean, recently he's activated. And look at him like. Oh. Oh, a normal ship looks like that. Okay. It's a lot hard. It does. Looks like it looks like a battleship a little bit, you know? Nice. The shirt is off. The shirt was off a long time ago. Right. Oh, sounds like you're pretty down though. Let's try. Yeah, what about somebody who actually had experience with that? NASA sensei. I mean, he's pretty calm and diplomatic about it at the very least, so... But no, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, no, I'm not going to help you not get me saved by my friends. So I almost kind of can't even be mad at him for that. Oh, listen to the funky music. Oh, they're saying science. Listen. This is the cutest song ever! It's a little stealthy. Oh, that's not what we were hoping for. I mean, come on, guys. Even we can't do that. Yeah. Yeah. But we didn't notice until it was right on us. It's a shape. Oh, wow. Whoa! We need to make a giant Medusa is what we need to do. We need a ball of malice. It is a little malice ball. It's a little twisty pretzel little malice ball. Wow. Oh, there's an idea. And then we can take a bunch with us too. Wow. Futuristic stealth ship acquired. And we managed to take, like, you know, 40,000 of them with us automatically. That's crazy. Future of science. I mean, Zeno's kind of low-key enjoying himself. It is elegant. This was very, it's incredibly scary, but it is elegant. Like, the reasoning behind who and what and why they did this is terrifying, but like, I mean, good thing we ran into a literal mountain of them. Yeah. That worked out really well. We're not for long, because we're about to, oh boy. Yeah. We got exactly what we need against Stanley. Yep. There we go. We just need to figure it out. I mean, we already know that the diamond is the... I was gonna say, this is good. The fact that he's even here is like... he's like science over everything. He would rather know what's going on. That's true. Like, they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. He'd rather know. Oh, okay. Wow. It's still so tense, yet they're like respectful, and also they really seriously do care about science. The music is just... Right. Oh. No, it's random. Each one's unique. Okay. Simple decay, okay. What? What? What'd you see? But how though? Okay. Which would mean it's still working, right? Oh yeah, definitely use her eye. Oh! If it never went off, then it might be a done. Oh, it's cracked! Oh. I was gonna say, because like, how did that one stay okay all that time? Yeah, he's like, oh, it was a freebie because you would have noticed anyway. Yeah, because there would have to be a reason they didn't go off, right? So we need a perfect, absolutely perfect diamond for this to work. That must be pretty hard to find. Where are we gonna find? I'm sure we're gonna make them. Of course we are. Of course we're gonna. Infinite petrification device. How do we? But can you? Like you can. Isn't like cubic zirconia is man-made, isn't it? Or it's like partially man-made or something. But like diamonds. Maybe they're making zirconia. I don't know. I got you. Okay, guys. I don't know the details, but how do you make diamonds? Oh, anyone can do science. Oh, see, that's what I love about Senku. Senku's like, I'm not gonna like hold anything against you. If you're, it's like baking. If you follow the recipe, you get it right, whether you're a baker or not. I low-key want to know. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Look, don't we make alcohol from the corn too? Isn't there alcohol made from the corn? And they're all in Corn City. We got a ton of that, yep. Okay, wait. It cannot possibly be that easy. Tungsten is like a metal. Yeah. That's what they use for the light bulbs, right? Okay. Okay, guys, there is no way that's the only thing. Are they serious? The thing is, they always do things right. That's why they have to put the disclaimer at the end. It's not like they're making this up. Is it really why isn't everyone making diamonds? Maybe this is why. Because it wasn't. Yep. Where we have to keep it hidden for now. Belongs to everybody. Aww. There's something really beautiful about that. Maybe it wasn't hot enough. Maybe it was too hot. Maybe the filament wasn't right. I don't know. Oh, it was the air. All right. Here we go, I guess. All right. Whew. It's working. Oh. Add a little bit more heat. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Too much heat. Wow. This is crazy to have like all these people who wouldn't generally be doing science doing this. It's actually really fun. Oh God. Let our crafts person. Oh, they're stuck. Really? Interesting. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, we got some time passing here. Oh, duckies. How did it go? Did we make a diamond? Did we really do it? There we go. Wow. Yeah, good thing we have a jewelry maker to... Wow. Why are... Okay, I know they're gonna say don't try this at home, but literally if it's just alcohol heated up the right way, why are we not all making diamonds? It's gotta be I mean, it has to be so precise. Like, you see how hard they had to work, but like, for reals? Why are we not just all making diamonds? That's incredible. I kind of want to make a diamond. Oh, I'm breaking my own rule. I'm breaking my own rule. I kind of want to make a diamond. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been to diamond mines before to look for diamonds and like rocks. Didn't find any. But like, who knew you could make your own diamonds? It does look incredible. Like, okay, like legitimately, you see how like for just people who don't know how to do any of this, and I wouldn't even consider them to be unintelligent people. They just have not done any of this before. You see how hard it still is, you know? So you would have to get the perfect conditions, but like for real? Is it just me? Low-key kind of want to make some diamonds. Don't you? I'm not saying I would do it. I would never do it. Maybe you guys should lecture me. Maybe the lecture needs to be directed at me this time. Maybe I need to be scolded. Because I kind of want to make some diamonds now. That was awesome. And you know what? How cool. First of all, it's very fun because we're always seeing, we see Chrome, Kosaki, like the you know, Senku. We always see the same general crew like doing this, right? And it never gets old. I love watching it. But how awesome it is to see people who don't ordinarily do it, doing it. Stone Sanctuary. All right, guys. Perhaps I need to read this a little bit more thoroughly myself, because I am having some moments of weakness over here. I'm not going to lie. Like, I would like to try to make diamonds. I would like to try that. Like, to be fair, it didn't look that dangerous, okay? Like, it didn't look that dangerous. Did it? It didn't to me. Please do not imitate without expertise. They have asked me nicely. I have been scolded. I really have no right to scold anybody else in this case. This will be the first one where I do not scold anyone, because it would make me a hypocrite to try and scold you when I myself was like, I want to try this at home. Don't. Let's none of us try it at home, okay? But like, fair question, if it really is like, not that that was easy because you see how much they had to go through, but like, it still seems like a lot of people would be trying that, right? I'm not saying I will. I thought about it, but I won't. But like, for real, why are not more people trying that? You know? I mean, that feels like a lot more people would try that. Anyway, there's so much more to this episode than that, you guys. Wow. Okay, so all of them being out of charge makes a lot of sense, because it has been a very long time, and they have just been sitting there, and they had to cover a very, very, very big radius, so makes total sense that they would be out of juice. When they found the ones with good-looking diamonds in them, I knew there had to be a catch, because I'm like, no, there's just no way that one would, like, not go off, you know? Like, it's too random, you know? It's like, oh, maybe it's a dud, maybe it's... No, it's because the diamonds were not perfect. So here's my question. If we just barely can eke out some little particles that look like diamonds now, how much will we have to work to make a flawless diamond? Like, that's going to take some work, correct? Fortunately, we do have Joel. We do have Joel. which is great. And we also are not sharing this with our Corn City allies, our temporary allies. Which I think is probably for the best, that we kind of keep this amongst ourselves. Zeno, of course, is in on it, but Zeno also, like, yeah, I mean, Zeno's not going to do anything to purposely sabotage himself or Stanley, but at the same time, like, Zeno's gone pretty far in, like, just the name of scientific curiosity, and I kind of have to give him credit for just, like, being that chill about it. But man, so then we had all of those, they're indetectable on radar, which would make total sense because, yeah, how would NASA not see, like, one of them, I could see, like, we're not going to keep track of one little, it's like this big. But if there were millions of them hurtling towards Earth, someone would have noticed that. Someone, anyone on any kind of radar, NASA, air traffic control, anything, anyone would have noticed that. But no. And that is because they are radar proof. I mean, whoever made this is like, I have such a hard time trying to understand why they would have made this, like why they would have done it. Because I know a few times, some of us have been like, well, you know, it is interesting that we can use the petrification device to heal injuries. What if the person who did this wasn't even trying to harm? What if they were trying to help and it just went awry? And I still think that that's an interesting possibility, but boy, it just really kind of looks like they really were intent on doing this to the whole entire world. Which tells me it kind of goes beyond, like I said, you know, like I was saying at the beginning of the episode, like we're kind of past an oopsie here. You know, like if you had, say maybe you were this brilliant scientist and you worked at a hospital, like a research hospital, okay? And you worked with a lot of people you knew were not going to make it. All right. I could see your reasoning behind like we've done that with people in the show. Let's petrify them. Let's literally freeze them in time. Either until we find a cure or knowing that was the cure. Right? I mean, that's what we did with Sakasa's sister. However, the magnitude that I now see of just how far this went, yeah, they really were trying to do the whole world. Like, people who are healthy as well. So I gotta think the reasoning was maybe not to help, at least not in that way. You know? Because, like, I almost could have seen it maybe being an oopsie. Like, maybe we wanted to do the size of a hospital, and we accidentally did the whole world. You know? But no. I think this was definitely, like, yeah, Senku was right. We were cooked from the start. We didn't have a prayer, you guys. So yeah, so that's interesting. Still trying to figure out that reason. I've got to think it was somebody who just had the idea in mind of like, I think the world just kind of needs a reset. Like, we've gone really, really too far in whatever, you know, craziness, violence, like badness, whatever, and we just kind of need a do-over. I gotta think that was the reasoning. I don't know who exactly would have done this, but I guess that's something to find out. You know, we are in the final season, so I guess that's something we'll be finding out before it's over. But yeah, guys, wow, that was crazy. A literal mountain of Medusas covering the boat with them, analyzing them, figuring out how to make new cores for them. I mean, man, you really, like, if you thought Ibarra ruled that island with, like, one of them, how much power would somebody who had millions of them have? You could have an army bigger than any army that's ever existed, and every single person gets their own Medusa to take into battle with them, and you'd still have a buttload left over. I mean, that's crazy. That's like, oh my God, oh my Lord, who had access even to this many, to this kind of resources? I mean, we know they've already established that, like, some of the science people have their own, like, unlimited science credit card. So I think it's definitely looking bad for anyone who is like a professional science doer. Did you just laugh at me? He's in the other room. She just laughed at me. I don't know if she was laughing at me or not. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I think definitely anyone who had a science credit card should be under investigation. And I'm sure that went beyond, like, I mean, there's other scientists that, like, don't work at NASA and everything. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody at NASA. Yeah. Oh, speaking of professional science doers, I love that we got some people doing science in this that don't ordinarily do it. Like, we typically would never have them involved in, like, we had a couple of people who are more, like, battle heavy or, like, just typically their talents are used elsewhere. And now it's like, oh, no, you have to do the science today. And I actually kind of love that, you know, a big point of the show, and I think a big point of Senku's character, is that he's never been like, well, I'm a scientist and you're this and and he's just never been like that. He's always seen the value in people, first of all, who don't do science but have some other kind of strength that can be used for science. But also, like, he's very much like, no, this belongs with everybody, you know? I think that's awesome. And you can see how, like, different people view it. Like Zeno's kind of like, Zeno, I think, loves the free exchange of information about science, but he definitely wants to use it more for ruling. And you can see where Senku is just like, no, this should just be life. I mean, it is life when you think about it. Everything that's going on in our world has some kind of scientific basis. You know what I mean? So, like, it is life. But I think he's just kind of, Senku just kind of wants it to stay that way and not have it be used for any kind of nefarious purposes. So, yeah. But anyway, I thought that was really cool because we never get to see them doing anything like that. And they really had to work at it too, and they did so great. I low-key want to make some diamonds. I low-key want to make some diamonds right now. Talk me out of it. You know what, guys? I'm always helping you out with the Scullies. You need to help me out this time. Talk me out of it. Tell me not to try it at home. Leave it in the comments. If you're on YouTube, leave it in a YouTube comment. Help the algorithm. All right, guys. That was fantastic. I cannot wait to see more. I think everything that happened in this was just so fun and interesting, and I can't wait to know more about, I mean, we just got a lot, about the Medusa, but like but like we really still don't know like any of the details of like how or what or why, you know, anyone would have done this. So, great episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, please, I will need your help. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.